So, I've decided recently I've got to do a mental health diary, and I'm really bad at keeping to these things, and I'm even worse at fucking writing. But videos, I'll stick them up somewhere online, Vimeo, YouTube, whatever the fuck, and it'll be somewhere, a collection of videos. I might not even get past 3. Day 1. A little bit of backstory first. The date is 11th of February 2020, roughly 1 a.m. So technically I'm still awake from the 10th, but whatever. About 8 months and a week ago roughly, I tried to commit suicide for the first time in my life. And it was awful. A lot of things had led up to that point, and it was seemingly the only viable option out of things, and it wasn't. Unfortunately, that one, I was literally just writing a suicide note. I got really depressed and I just collapsed on my kitchen floor in a mess. About a couple of days after that, I actually tried to attempt to take my life. Things hadn't got better. Overdosed on paracetamol ibuprofen, and I was really unwell for about 2 days afterwards. Stupid, I know. Took a whole load of blood thinners and pain medication. That's literally all. If I would have thought about it, if I would have seriously tried, I would have just mixed vodka, bleach, Windex and just chugged that and fucking passed away in my sleep. But I didn't. It was hard. I went through a lot of therapy. Well, I say a lot, a little bit. Crisis team, counselling, doctor appointments, antidepressants, all that shit. It worked for a little bit, but not all the time. It was ups and downs. As, you know, you don't expect things to just get miraculously better, but yeah. That's the TLDR. Maybe one day I'll just say the whole story from beginning to end, how it started. But that's all you need to know. Anyway, mental health diary, day 1. Yesterday, in bed, I was awake till 4 a.m. I was lying in bed in the dark for about 3 hours, with voices just swirling in my head constantly, screaming at me for all the problems in my life. I know I have depression. The doctors think I've got bipolar. My mum thinks I've got autism. Everyone, yeah. The reason I used to cry, I used to cry out on social media quite a lot. Not for attention, because it was the only way I could think to seek help. I didn't like burdening people. I thought if I post it on social media, that gives everyone a free opportunity to either ignore it or react to it. And the people that wanted to help would help, and the people that didn't want to help didn't have to. I find out that's the wrong way to do about it. Don't reach out on social media because you're judged heavily for it. I walk among my friends, and recently I hear Nicholas is talking about his life again, or Nick's depressed again, or I wish he'd get a bloody new job because he keeps complaining about his job and all this shit. I don't even know what I'm going to say in these damn videos. I don't practice, I don't think. All I've got to do is each day I just got to put a video up of how I'm feeling, see if it improves, see where the bevels are, see where the fucking trebles, tremors, all them sorts of things are, because I might actually be able to locate what's fucking wrong in my life without actual professional help. Because can you believe it? Professional help costs way too much, and in the UK we have something called the NHS, the National Health Service, which allows you to have a considerable amount of free healthcare, but it only covers people that are required the healthcare. So one who is, for me, for example, considering the doctors think I'm cured, Apparently I don't need therapy or counselling or anything that are £340 a session, starting at the cheapest guys. You know, if I'm going for full-on professionals that have had more than 10 years experience of psychology, I'm talking like £700 a session. That's like 3 hours sitting in a room with them every week for 4 months, and it's £700 a week. I can't afford that shit. I can barely afford my rent. One thing that's been stirring my mind today, it's been prominent over the past couple of weeks, but today it's been screaming, it's addiction. Now, I don't do drugs. Never have. Never will. You know, everyone's smoked a spliff, or everyone has had that mate that's done something, you know. Me, nah. Nah, not done anything. A few years ago, I was in a job. I was a cleaner in a train station, and I worked arduous hours. It was 40 hours a week, which at the time I didn't fully appreciate what I had. Because I was a student, I didn't really care. It's 40 hours a week, cleaning a train station, horrible hours. Staff were alright, but it stressed me out. You don't understand how some people disrespect that shit. Like, quite literally, I had people who, for some baffling fucking reason, like, they were going to a public restroom, instead of using the toilet paper or flushing the chain properly or something, they would literally wipe their arse on the side of the fucking cubicles, or they would literally use half a roll of fucking tissue paper because they're worried about catching a fucking disease in a public bathroom. I'm like, if you're that fucking worried about it, don't use the fucking public bathroom. Go to a restaurant or go to somewhere else. You know, it was gross. It stressed me out. You know, it was. There was people throwing up. There was blood. There was. Ugh, it was disgusting. Still think about it now, and I'd never want to do it again. But the money was all right. Anyway, so then after that, I started smoking and drinking daily. Even on my days off, it just became nonchalant. It was just something I did. I didn't realise at the time, but I'd become somewhat addicted to alcohol. Not so much smoking, but it came part and parcel of have a drink, have a cigarette. It's bad for you. Not wholeheartedly. One occasionally is not that bad. 2 or 3 units a week is not bad. Every day, it was. It just went into student life. I was going out every night. Fucked a load of money at fucking alcohol. It was bad. I know, it really was. I'd sit and play video games until 3 a.m. getting fucking drunk. Sleep for 4 hours, wake up and go to uni. Nobody knew. Luckily I had a metabolism that was so fast it could fucking shrug off fucking alcohol like a Panzer tank shells off fucking ammunition. Don't know if any of that's fucking correct. I'm bad with analogies. I'm probably going to rewatch these back and cringe. But yeah, so I babble a lot. I know, I fucking do. Original point, addiction. One of the worst addictions I have. I don't smoke or drink anymore, although for the past few weeks I've been really itching for a drink. And it's something I've not had for a long time. I haven't craved alcohol and I don't want to. It's bad, it's a horrible feeling to have. I don't want to let loose on addiction. But the worst thing at the moment is sugar. It's one of the most addictive substances in the world, you know? It's more addictive than cocaine. When I'm stressed, when I'm having a good day, we'll do the positive first. When I'm having a good day, I might not need sweets or sugar or chocolate or candy or whatever you want to call it, sugar donuts, candied apple, whatever. I wouldn't need any of that. You know, if my friends pop over to Tesco or down to a cafe or something, there I am. I pick up a sweet, I pick up a brownie, I pick up whatever I want. I don't need it. The days where I'm sad and depressed or feel shit, like I have the past few weeks, I consume incredibly unhealthy amounts of sugar. Like today, I'm at work, I can't even afford to buy food properly, I can't afford my rent, but I won't even think twice about spending 5, 6, 7 quid on sweets. And I ate it all in one day, it's ridiculous. Yesterday, I ate 4 Mars bars, a pack of fruit pastels, half a bag of frosted shreddies, and I don't even know what else. Today I've eaten 5 wagon wheels, half a bag of fucking whatever the fuck these are called, some fucking European snack. What else have I had today? A packet of strawberry laces and 1 Mars bar. That's a stupid amount of sugar. It's an overdose of sugar that my body does not need. It's because I feel depressed, and I feel sick, and I feel horrible, and I feel like I can't make it through the day without that amount of sugar every couple of hours. And I know it's an addiction. I'm well aware of it. I a few years ago I tried to go cold turkey on it, and it destroyed me. I started going to the gym. I tried to cut down. Eating fruits, supplementing sugar for honey, healthy alternatives. It helped a little bit, but I just couldn't keep doing it. I just didn't have the willpower, and I don't think I have the willpower to beat an addiction. Hence why I don't want to drink. It's scary. It really is. Hence also why I don't want to start taking pills for everything. I don't want to be on medication. It's just knowing that I have a very addictive nature and how easily I can get addicted. It's, yeah, worrying. That's something that's been circling my head today. It hurts. It fucking does. I don't know what these mental health diaries are going to be like, but I'll try and sum each video up with a few sentences. I won't keep them too long because I don't even know what happens. I don't know where I'll upload it or if I can. Probably Vimeo, because that's probably the one that nobody knows, and I can hide the video somewhere on a fucking playlist somewhere on the forgotten internet, page 2 of Google. Summary time. Today, out of 10, probably 3. I felt real shit. I had a headache. I haven't had much to drink. I didn't sleep very well yesterday. I haven't eaten much. Today's dinner was leftovers from yesterday from what I couldn't finish. Chicken tikka curry was pretty good, making myself, but you know, can only eat as much as I can eat. It's gonna be hard. I made a promise to someone today that I'll try and sleep and I'll try and eat. And I promise I'll keep that promise. I know it's empty words, but I'll fulfill them. After I shut this video off, turn my computer down and just gonna brush my teeth, wash my face, hit the hay, sleep till morning hopefully. If I've got words on my mind, I'm just gonna try and shut them out, put some music on or something. But yeah, today was not a good day. I've not felt very good. End of day 1, I suppose.